Now we'll be reviewing a round from the Gold MMR, TrioQ, attacking Statuary and Trophy on Villa. Subtitles are available. If you would like to hear more about your round, drop me a message on the Discord. Previously, you have lost Bar Aviator round, therefore you can expect attack on the Statuary and Trophy. First of all, I like your operator picks, because you have covered pretty much everything, from needing a frag grenade, 2 pair of smoke grenades, and to Capitao that can clear out relatively easily astronomy. Your two friends are Buck and Capitao. In a perfect world, you will have a teammate of yours to be as a teacher, so you have no issues opening triple statuary walls, in case there are ADSs that are behind the triple walls denying frag grenade from the back. Also, speaking of back, this side is less of a vertical play but more of a horizontal, so maybe Sledge will be a better pick, unless back is picked because of preference. Also, I'm not sure if you guys were aware of it, but spawning on all three sides is usually recommended, just to destroy all the three stationary outside cameras, as this objective is usually attacked in two ways, and we will get back to that later on. You have seen that they are not defending dining and kitchen. At this moment, you should put your drone where you would like to start going in the building, using only safe routes, or go where you spawn to take the back drone, and to check nearby spawn peaks and runouts. That could happen from the master bedroom to Fontaine, as you're spawning in the Fontaine. Also, make sure to communicate your way in. You gotta tell your teammates if they are not in the dining. Also, since you're Thermite, leaving a drone inside the dining and kitchen for your bug to play vertical in the kitchen will be probably the best thing to do, so he can nade and play vertically from down there against some common defender spots whilst you're droning for him. Not sure what happened over here, but yeah, don't leave your drone in the open area. If you had to go AFK for a bit, jump inside of the bath. Also, cool out that there is a Valkyrie. It's a very important thing to know for your teammates. Also, you would probably be dead if you were spawn rushed from the master bedroom villa, or lit a lot. You have zero comms and you're in a stack. That's not a good thing. The cabby called because she went through this window that you can see on the right side. Maybe tell her that you will drone astronomy stairs for her. You seem to ignore everything that could happen around you as long as you're occupied with your plan. Sometimes you gotta check your surroundings simply because else it can be very costly to you, or sometimes it can give you an even better idea how to approach a situation. You seem to be a little lost with the claymore, most probably because you have no info about anything. No calls are done during the preparation phase. You don't know what is inside of the master bedroom nor anything. Also, putting three claymores at the same time can be very risky if you get run outed, possibly two if not all three of you are the past. The best thing would be to drone out master bedroom and toilet and stop there while someone is covering you during the droning, or they are pushing their way in the bedroom. Then you don't need any claymore and you can actually use stun grenades instead. You'll be droning out from this drone hole. I would rather start droning from this window because that way you're denying the only way of you being run out. Open the top part of the barricade and simply throw a drone there. Whereas this window is open by default. Capitao can easily lock up the defender if there is anyone by the closet. I'm not sure if you were aware of this position, but you gotta check it out and call it. However, this time you call that closet was clear, and I'm glad that you're communicating. He called that he's in the site, Trophy, and he went from the astronomy to there. That means these tombs are most likely clear, as well as the statuary but the south part of the statuary. So what should have been done here is that you take an angle from the toilet towards the astronomy stairs, or could be a passive peek, whereas one of your teamers covers up from bedroom this angle, as you can see on the right. That way, the only way of planter can be pushed is through the 90, which can be easily covered by Trophy. Thatcher is holding an angle, that's nice. However, your diffuser is outside of the lobby, of the balcony. Can't be risky to just enter in. Therefore, it is really required that you guys keep defenders out of objectives and let back to rotate over the trophy and just to plant. The cabby can keep defenders from 90, you can keep defenders from the astronomy stairs, and that's around, unless a C4 from below happens. I'm not sure if destroying this wall was important. You can maybe easier clear out the south side of the statuary, but that's not required. Also, before activating the charge, you went into a corner. That's really not needed. You have enough of time. I could talk here more about your teammates, but that's not point of the video. Before or what should have been done, in short, two ways of attacking Villa is Method 1 and it is advanced. Getting control of the whole south second floor part of the map. Air jab or put tracks by the middle and the south stairs to second floor. Method 2. Bedroom push with the astronomy take, having someone rappel on the astronomy window, securing your bedroom and toilet map control, and denying rotations. Statuary plant. What should have been done? You're TrioQing and you're all playing as a solo queue. Don't do that. Communication is key in this game. Teams that run more comms are usually teams that will win later on. And by comms, I don't mean what you have eaten today in the lunch, but what you have seen in your screen. Describe everything what you're doing. Imagine yourself being the cabbie. Call that you're pushing astronomy stairs. That way someone else can drone for you. In your game, call out what you're droning, so your teammates do not waste their drones on droning the same room. Call out that you will be breaching the wall. Maybe Thatcher saw it, but people on the other side of the map did not. They might want to do something during the time you're destroying the wall, using the sound as a diversion and so on. Communication is the key. If you are free queuing, free queue. Don't play as free solo queues. The other issue that I have found is plan your round and your strategy. Don't waste your 20 seconds on pre-placing your claymore in 3 different positions, and try to use your teammate instead of claymores, so you can use stun grenades or other utility instead of it. Relying on claymores is usually not advisable. Also, check what is happening around you. What information did you get, and try to play according to everything that you get. Step out your game awareness and game sense. And, as usual, if you'd like to hear more, let me know. But I think I have said enough stuff that you can now improve on. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any feedback, let me know down in the comment section below. If you would like to support me, drop me a like, subscribe and notification bell to get all notifications from my channel. Make sure to join my Discord server and to follow me on the Twitter.